Yeah, so getting you expert advice and answers so you can make the best decision for your family is the mission of the ABC 15 Health Insider team. And for the next hour, we are going to be joined by two experts to answer your questions. Our Kaylee O'Kelly joining us right now with one of our experts ready to get you some answers. Good morning, Kaylee.
Good morning. Yes, so many great questions coming in from our ABC 15 viewers, and we appreciate it. We are continuing our Health Insider Town Hall this morning. Again, it's thanks to your questions and physicians like Dr. Janice Johnston. She is the Chief Medical Officer for Redirect Health. Want to thank you here for sticking with us for another hour. Let's get to this first question right now, and it's coming from Lisa Kane, who asked this: if you've had COVID-19 and then got the first dose of Moderna, is it necessary to get that second dose?
Yes, so that's a great question. After having COVID-19, your body will develop natural immunity, but we do know that this natural immunity will wane or go away over time. So it is important to get vaccinated, even if you've already had COVID-19. With the Pfizer and Moderna vaccinations, it is recommended to get both vaccines to be fully vaccinated. After the first shot, you have about a 50% immunity level, but after the second shot, you're up into those high 90s. So it's really, really important to make sure that you complete the series.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. We go on to this question, and it comes from Julie Antunes from Cave Creek, and she writes this: I have had more than a few friends experience COVID-like symptoms for days 1 to 3 after getting the second Moderna shot. What can I do, if anything, to prepare?
So it is not uncommon to have some side effects after either one of the vaccinations or either one of the brands. Not necessarily, though. There are some people that don't have any side effects. So just prepping yourself, certainly to make sure you get your rest and fluids. You can take some Tylenol if you're having some headache or mild fever, chills, that kind of thing, or just maybe not plan a big day. The day following your vaccination would be my best advice to you.
Yeah, just in case, right? Take her easy. Okay, another question, and it's this one: are reactions more likely with certain vaccines?
So we haven't seen that one is more likely than the other to create side effects. They both can create some mild side effects. I would definitely let people know that if they do have side effects, they will resolve. We generally see most side effects go away within the first 24 to 48 hours. So even if you are having some side effects, they will go away, so hang in there.
Okay, but that begs this question, and it's our next one on the list here. If you don't have a reaction, is the vaccine still working?
Yes, so it definitely is, and about 50% of people who get vaccinated won't have any side effects at all. But the good thing is when they study these folks, they definitely show full immunity as well. So if you don't get any side effects, then just consider yourself lucky. But it is about 50% of people who get vaccinated will not have any side effects at all.
Okay, you are such a wealth of information, so we're just going to keep going here. Janice Kennedy, she is from Mesa, and she writes this: I inadvertently got 2 different vaccines, the Moderna and Pfizer. Am I fully vaccinated, or do I need to start the whole process over, or should I be worried?
Yeah, so I guess it was bound to happen where people may not know which brand that they have. We do recommend that you stick with the same. So if you get Pfizer, you should stick with Pfizer. If you get Moderna, you should stick with Moderna. But if you're unaware of what you had and you inadvertently got a different brand, don't get concerned. The CDC has now come out with guidelines for that. And so in exceptional cases, definitely this is acceptable, and I would not suggest that she needs to restart the whole thing over again to be considered fully vaccinated.
Yeah, thank goodness, right? At least there's some protection.
Yeah, and you should get a little card that will tell you what type of vaccine that you got. So just make sure you hang on to that so that you know for down the road. Later down the road.
Okay, that makes sense for sure. All right, how about this one? I hear about the side effects for the vaccine, but they also sound like COVID symptoms, and just that alone will make you panic, right? How do I know if I have COVID or if I'm just feeling the after effects?
Yes, that's an awesome question as well. So the side effects that are quite common after the vaccine would be a headache, mild fever, chills, and body aches. Those are probably the primary things, in addition to the sore on where you get the vaccination. What So that's pretty typical, and it will go away very quickly. Um, COVID, if you just started to develop a cough, shortness of breath, or say you lost your sense of taste or smell, those are symptoms that are more specific to having COVID, the actual disease. So if you do develop those symptoms, I would make sure that you get yourself checked.
Okay, boy, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it, Dr. Janice Johnston. And we appreciate you sending your questions our way as well. We will have more answers for you coming up in our next half hour. Allison?
Yeah, so many good questions and answers,
So
right?
thoughtful.
These are things so many people have been wondering about too. So we appreciate it. We're going to check back in with you in a bit.